Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Love Qualified. It is a ministry that is dedicated to encouraging one another to experience the sovereign love of the one true God who has qualified us to be his beloved ones. So today I'm going to be giving you guys another flip through of my Walk by Faith journal. So I have been giving little flip through, so there's videos below that I've shown you guys the pages, these pages right here, so I'm going to leave the links to those videos down below. But today I'm just going to be continuing from where I stopped until I finish doing the showing you guys what's in this journal. I don't think there's much left to go, so I'm going to be showing you guys some of the pages today. So I think I ended with in the last video I just showed you, I think this is the page that I ended on, which is one of my favorite songs, which is Holy Spirit by Francesca Battistelli. So you would see that in this next section in my journal I'm going to show you guys today, I've written down a lot of lyrics to songs. So songs speak to me so much, and I believe that God uses song lyrics to like encourage me a lot. And when I find songs or Bible verses that encourage me, I tend to write them down in my faith journal or my journal, and I pray about it as well. So we start with this verse, which is Ephesians 1:11. It says, "Furthermore, because we are united with Christ, we have received an inheritance from God, for he chose us in advance and he makes everything work out according to his plan." I love this verse so much, and I decided to put it there. That's just a sticker from one of my Christian stickers that I got from Etsy, I think. And then so I remember the day that I wrote this was in 2016. I went for a program in one of my friends' churches, and it was like a youth program, and there were a lot of young people involved there, and it was so inspiring and so encouraging to see young people that were so on fire for God. And this song, we sang this song at the end, and I remember when I came back home I was so encouraged, and this song was in my mind like all night, and I decided to write it down. I set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, that I can't control, because I want more of you, God. I want more of you. And this was my prayer that night, and I literally love the song so much. But yeah, so this is another song that I love. It's called Though You Slay Me by Shane and Shane. Oh my gosh, this song speaks to my soul. It's one of my favorite songs, and it's taken from Job. I can't remember which chapter and which verse. If I remember, I'll leave it down below. And this is Job that was telling God, "Though you slay me, I will bless your name." This song, if you haven't heard it, go and listen to it. It's a wonderful song, and it just gets you thinking about things. I remember I was meditating on this song, the lyrics. I was meditating on that verse and just thinking about it, saying that would I actually bring myself to a place where I would be comfortable and will joyfully proclaim that, "God, though you slay me, I will bless your name." And it was just something that, I wanted to think about, and I wrote it down here. And so this was the day that I turned 20. So yeah, that was a while ago. This is another song that I love. This is what song is this? "No guilt in life, no fear in death. This is the power of Christ in me. From life's first cry to final breath, Jesus commands my destiny. No power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from his hand till he returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I stand." And I just thought, it's a really encouraging song, and I wrote the lyrics there. This is another song that I love. "Tears will never stain the streets." So tears will never stain the streets of that city. It's a hymn, I think. I can't remember the Dottie, I think that's her name. It's from Gaither. So there's this group on YouTube. I have a whole playlist of them. It's called Gaither. I think Gaither Vocal Band. They sing like loads of hymns and stuff, and I love hymns. And "Tears will never stain the streets of that city." It's a really long song title, but I think that's the name of the song. And I really love this part of the song. This is the chorus, and it's talking about heaven, really. It's talking about how, there will be no tears in heaven. It says, "Tears will never stain the streets of that city. No wreath of death on my mansion's door. Teardrops aren't welcome beyond the gates of glory, for the heart will never break anymore." And these lyrics just speak to me so much, and they're so encouraging. Okay, I don't think this is the lyrics to the song, but it was just something that I wrote. And yes, this is the song Come As You Are by Crowder. And yeah, I just wrote the lyrics there. It's just loads of lyrics, guys. This is another song called Overwhelmed by Big Daddy Weave, I think. And this is the chorus. I delight myself in you, captivated by your beauty. I run into your arms unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed by you. And I remember there was a time when I was obsessed with the song, and I'm still obsessed with it. And there's other bits where he says, you are beautiful, you are glorious. It's just like, it just gets me in the mood, guys, like to enjoy God's presence. And I love the song so much. This is another of my favorite songs, guys, called Priceless by For King and Country. For King and Country, if you don't know For King and Country, they are actually one of my favorite boy bands. They are brothers, and they've sang loads of songs. I think they're Australians, I think. Yeah. So Priceless is one of their songs, and it just, yeah, it's just, I really love the lyrics. It says, I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you, oh so priceless. And I guess it's the way God sees us, how he sees the righteousness of Christ in us, and he sees us as priceless and, you know, irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable. And yeah, I just love it to think about how the Father sees me and not how other people see me. So I really love this song because it reminds me of that. And then yeah, this is, I think this is going to be the last page. Yeah, so these are just stickers that I got from Etsy, I think. So Jehovah Shalom, the Lord is peace. Jehovah Shammah, the Lord is there, because I just like to know what these the names of God, like what they mean and stuff. So yeah, that's why I bought these stickers, and I love them. Yeah, so one of my favorite verses as well says, call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. And I like this as well. This is from Psalm 16:11, which says, in your presence is fullness of joy. And this, I would really like to end on this, because I actually love this quote. I can't remember where I took it from, but you see, that's the thing. Whenever I read something somewhere, it can be online, it can be a Bible verse or something that someone says that speaks to me so much, I write it down in my journal. So I go back and look at it, and I think about it, and I meditate on it. This was dated 27 June 2016. I can't remember where I got this from, but I remember that it touched me so much that I had to write it down in my journal. It says, stop feeling sorry for yourself because of the situation you're going through. You serve a God who is able to do all things. He will give you eternal peace. And I remember that I was meditating on this because I don't remember what I was going through, but I know that I was feeling sorry for myself for a lot of things, but I just needed to, you know, God just used this to remind me that he is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that I could ever ask of him. And just knowing that alone, you know, gave me peace to be able to go through that situation. And, you know, this was over 2 years ago. I don't remember what it was, but I know that it did help me, you know, get me through that time. And I'm so grateful to God for that. Again, that's why I keep a journal, just to, it's a record of my journey with God, which is not easy, but it's worth it. And I just like reminding myself of how faithful God has been in my life. And yeah, that's why I keep a journal, really. But yeah, that's all that I'm going to be sharing today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to get to the end of this one soon, and then I'm going to share my footprints journal, which is also finishing soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week. Have a lovely day, and God bless. Bye. Oh Jesus, we love